You're moving through life. Everything seems secure. And then, overnight, the structure you've built shatters. You lose a job you relied on. A relationship abruptly ends. Someone you love is suddenly gone. In the immediate quiet that follows that loss, a very specific psychological vacuum opens up. And in that empty space, almost everyone asks the exact same question. Why did God choose me for this? Our default human instinct is to look at our suffering and assume we are being punished. We scan our past, looking for the mistake that triggered the crisis, assuming that our current pain is a direct symptom of divine anger. Viewing pain through this lens misreads Islamic theology. It misses the actual intent behind human suffering. This disruption functions as a precision mechanism designed to trigger a specific internal outcome tailored to your life. The first step in understanding this mechanism is making a clear theological distinction. In Islam, worldly hardship is rarely azab, or punishment. Instead, it is classified as imtihan, a test. The Quran outlines this explicitly in Surah Al-Baqarah. God states that He will certainly test humanity with fear, hunger, and loss of wealth or life. This is a guaranteed, non-optional feature of human existence. Look at the historical record of the most beloved figures in Islam. Prophet Ayub endured 18 years of severe illness. Prophet Yusuf was betrayed by his own brothers and spent years in a prison cell. Prophet Abraham was thrown into a fire. Since the individuals God loved the most endured the harshest suffering imaginable, earthly hardship cannot serve as a metric for divine displeasure. It points to the exact opposite. Think about the physical process of refinement. Raw gold requires immense heat to burn away all of its impurities. Human character operates the same way. It requires the friction and heat of hardship to build genuine resilience. A well-known hadith supports this, stating that when God loves a people, He tests them. The testing is an active symptom of His special attention. This animation illustrates the mechanical truth of why this trial was assigned to you. The Quran states that God does not burden a soul beyond its capacity. He chose this specific pain because He already calculated your precise, individual ability to bear it. Knowing this doesn't make the pain instantly vanish. Grieving and crying are consistent with your faith. Even Prophet Muhammad wept openly when his infant son passed away. The posture of sujood, placing your forehead on the ground, creates a direct connection to the source of all outcomes when every worldly door remains closed. This gives us the true definition of sabr. It represents an active, disciplined trust, a conviction that this specific pain carries an expiration date. Surviving a broken heart requires using grief and prayer as tools of refinement, allowing the pressure of the trial to forge a more resilient version of yourself. To fully grasp the ultimate payoff of this process, we look to Surah Al-Inshirah. These specific verses were sent down to the Prophet during his darkest, most difficult hour. The translation gives us a very clear promise. With hardship comes ease. And to ensure there is zero ambiguity, the Quran repeats this exact phrase twice, back to back. If we look closely at this representation of the underlying Arabic grammar, there is a structural promise hidden directly in the text. The word for hardship here is al-usr. Because of how it is structured, it is a definite singular noun. This means your current hardship is one finite event. However, the word used for ease, yusra, is structured differently. Its grammar makes it indefinite and plural. It points to multiple, diverse forms of relief. The outcome is weighted in your favor by the very grammar. God guarantees one specific hardship is accompanied by multiple variations of relief. Tonight, before you sleep, pray 2 rakats. Step away from the scripts and lay your raw, unedited truth before God. The pain you are sitting with is strictly temporary. The ultimate relief is already prepared and waiting for you on the other side of your patience.